to the first and probably only edition of Because We Are Knitting with Dorks.
Because we are dorks and we knit.
We knit. We do. No, we don't.
No, we don't.
But we know people that do. And that's kind of why we're doing this, is because a few weeks ago we asked our Facebook page, our likes group,
Facebook page,
what they wanted us to talk about. And one of the suggestions was somebody would watch it if we did an episode about knitting or crocheting or, any
general
of the
craftiness.
Yeah, general craftiness.
We found some mostly crocheting.
Mostly crocheting.
Some knitting.
There's some knitting.
Is it the same thing?
No, it's not.
What's
knitting
the difference?
is with needles, and crocheting you have like a hook. It's like a hook blade on Assassin's Creed.
What? You just put it in terms I understand.
Yeah. We learn things. Okay.
Yeah.
So we thought it would be kind of weird if we just sat here and talked about knitting, and so what we did was...
So we decided to do just
so
that.
we decided to do it anyway. But...
I can't spell knitting. I just spelled it with one.
But what we decided to do was look up things that nerds would love, because we are nerds. And so we found quite a few things that are crocheted that we would love to have in our studio. That would just be so much fun to look at. So you ready to just jump right into it and start showing people?
Sure.
Well, the first thing we're going to look at is Doctor Who.
Doctor Who crochet.
Doctor Who crochet.
Crochet, right? Not crochet. Not croquet. I think I used to call it croquet.
Yeah, croquet.
I was an idiot. Yeah. Like yesterday. Until you said, dude, it's crochet. If we're going to do a story you need to tell, you need to know it's really crochet. Anyway.
Okay, so there's all kinds of, anywhere from the first all the way through the 12th Doctor that have been crocheted, some of which look nothing like the Doctors.
I think it's really hard to capture it in crochet form, though.
Yeah.
You got to give them a little bit
I do love the adipose and the egg carton.
Let's
That's
see
just
the adipose.
adorable.
This is the 7th. There's a few
It's
other Doctors. There's the 10th. That's David Tennant. The Ood. I really like the Ood.
The adorable Ood.
The Ood. The most adorable Ood you've ever seen, because Oods aren't usually adorable. But yeah, here's the adipose and the egg carton. That would just look really cool sitting on a shelf in an office somewhere.
Yeah.
I think.
Hint, hint, Chandra. Okay, so a little bit further down the page, we have everything from TARDISes to Daleks. I've crocheted Daleks. That's just hilarious to me.
Yeah.
Put some little wheels on the bottom of it and just drive it around the house.
And
exterminate. Yeah.
Make the sounds, yeah.
Yeah. And so, you got Rose and the Doctor, and it's funny because the last picture on the page going down, it's called the 11th Doctor with Fez, and he looks like one of those, the Weeble Wobbles, but they don't fall down.
I personally love that one.
Yeah.
This one is my favorite one. I don't know why. I like that. I could see that. I could see me putting that up somewhere. I'm not gonna make it because I don't have the actual.
Hint, hint, Chandra.
This episode is for you.
We think we have so many viewers; it's hard to keep track of.
There might be a whole lot of people who really like crocheting that also watch this show, but probably not.
I don't even think there's a whole lot of people that watch the show.
But this is what we're going to do. You give us an idea of something to talk about, and we're going to put
what we're doing. We're not doing this because we like crocheting. We're doing this because, we are interested in what y'all have to say. We're interested in what y'all are interested in.
And we're going to put our own spin on that and make it into something that we are interested in.
Like nerd crocheting. We didn't get the idea for nerd crocheting.
Yes. So, of course, Caleb was like, let's look up Doctor Who stuff. I was like...
Star Wars.
That's cool. Let's look up Star Wars stuff.
So let's go on to Star Wars.
Star Wars. So yeah, just from Google image search is where I found a bunch of them. Just the little figures. Kind of reminds me of the Doctor Who one at the end here, where it's just the tiny little figures all together. The little Ewoks are so adorable.
I like the Chewie.
Chewie. Where's Chewie? I like the one with the one with Han and Chewie. He doesn't even look like he has any eyes.
Wally.
He's just a big fur ball.
There's a crocheted Wally.
Wow. Crocheted TIE fighters.
Yeah, I saw those.
What?
There's a crochet R2-D2.
What? We're going to this guy's page.
Which one?
It's Bit Rebels. We both have the same screen or the same Google search up, but I seem to think that maybe it doesn't give us the same results every single time.
Okay.
At least not in the same order. But yeah, it's That's pretty impressive. I could see that on my shelf in here as well at the BWAD studio. That would be pretty cool. So yeah, you can crochet TIE fighters. Crochet TIE fighters.
There's on his page. There's a list of how big, like some spacecrafts are compared to, like, others.
Mm-hmm.
Like anything from like Star Trek to Babylon 5. Kind of wish they would have put the Firefly ship in there.
As crocheting?
No, it's not crochet. It's like comparing sizes.
Back on topic, sir. I'm just kidding. I think I've seen what you're talking about before. I don't see it on his page.
It's comparing sizes of the
right.
ships.
It's like a whole desktop wallpaper thing.
Kinda.
Kind of a little bit bigger than that, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But it's the Firefly ships, not any.
Yeah, I think it was probably made before Firefly. So yeah, this is some ideas of stuff you can crochet. A little Yoda hat. The Princess Leia hat. Makes you look like you have the little cinnamon buns on your... Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Little Yodas.
The Ewoks are still, I think, are the coolest. There's a Boba the Fett. Boba the Fett hat.
You call yourself
There's a
Star
Boba
Wars.
Fett helmet. Well, you see, I don't like Star Wars. I just like Star Wars like a friend. I've been friend zoned by Star Wars. If you watch any of our other videos, you'd get that. But probably not. Anyway, so yeah, that's just some things you can do.
Diet Coke with bacon.
What?
It's a picture on here. It's a picture on here. It says Diet Coke with bacon.
That was extremely random. Anyway, we also wanted to think about, so if people wanted to make these things, how would they go about doing it? So we looked up and we found the coolest book in the world called Knits for Nerds.
There's a knitted picture, and it's a blaster, and it's got the shots coming out of it, like as a frame. That's like that looks like the frame, and it says Han shot first in knitted patterns.
That's funny. That's funny. Han always shoots first.
He's
such a rebel.
Okay.
He's a rebel at heart. Anyway, so this is the book where you can learn how to make. Now, I don't know, some of the stuff we saw is probably not in here, but I'm sure you can apply it to other things. And there's a Kindle edition. Yep. Chandler for $7.99.
Kindle Fire, maybe? Or,
Kindle Fire.
Yeah,
you know,
would definitely.
Yeah, it would work. Stuff over
definitely work for that. Because people like making stuff, Chandra.
Yeah.
People we know are really crafty.
The studio here is awful bare, and we could really use some stuff made by our fans.
Chandra.
In case you don't know, this episode is brought to you by Chandra, evidently. This is why we're doing it. So anything else you want to talk about as far as knitting goes? Or crocheting. I keep talking about knitting, but it's actually crocheting. And we're naming this episode Knitting, but it's actually crocheting, and we're probably going to make people mad about that, but I think that makes it funnier. Because we have no idea what we were talking about here.
Me neither. Honestly, we're making this up as we go.
Okay, so crochet uses one hook and works upon one stitch at a time. Crochet may be worked in circular rounds without any specialized tools, as shown here. Where they have a specialized tool? What? They said no specialized tool, but there's this... Never mind. Unlike crocheting, knitting requires specialized needles to create... what is this person using? Specialized needle? I don't understand. Anyway, knitting requires specialized needles to create circular rounds.
Right.
That
I
totally
could have told
sense.
you that.
Whoa, look at that. I would probably have to look over here. This is crochet like underwater.
Whoa!
I don't know what you'd call that. Amoeba stuff. That's all crocheted. Isn't that awesome? I think that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I like that. I like that a lot. So yeah, we are showing our ignorance here in the fact that we don't know the difference between knitting and crocheting, but
not even a little bit.
You can feel free to comment and tell us where we went wrong and what we need to do better next time. And if we get more people suggesting stuff for the show, then we can do some more.
Like this.
We can do some more stuff. Yeah. So yeah.
Awesome. Where are we at time-wise?
We are at 9 minutes 54 seconds.
Oh man.
We have nothing else to talk about.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we're at 9 minutes 54 seconds.
Okay, we'll just have to post this one as like a joke one or something.
It's not a joke. This is the show, man. Some nights are hit and miss. That's what they gotta give us. They have to give us some suggestions of.
Are we gonna do this on 9?
Things they want to talk about. If you haven't seen it, we posted another video tonight on Friday. I don't know if this is going up tonight or not on Friday, but on Friday we posted another video of our shopping excursion. Mm-hmm. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
They can go see that if they want more of us, but I think a lot of people might be pretty much done with crocheting. So we're going to leave you at that. And on behalf of us and this little baby doctor, we wish you good day.
Bye.